any teenager who works has my utmost respect.
About 5 or 6 years in barbering. It's really interesting for me.
Oh man, that's an art. They say the customer is always right. And that's kind of true. Is that something that you find challenging or is it something that you enjoy?
I acquainted with lots of people that are close friends for me.
It's about getting out there, meeting people, facing challenges, and solving those problems. You're working in a barber shop and you're studying at the same time, right?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
very
studying
productive.
the English and computer, the English book of me, File 5,
Ooh,
American English File 5.
amazing.
Yeah,
That's nice.
my barber shop is really complex and I really like to be here every time. As well, I'm working on ICDL program a little bit in these days and it's interesting for me.
Any teenager who works has my utmost respect because if you're a teenager and you're not just looking to your parents for some handout, for some, pocket money, and you're earning it yourself, it means you're getting more independent, you're gaining more real world experience as you're studying. And that's like the actual knowledge that we need, It's not just reading books. It's about getting out there, meeting people, facing challenges, and solving those problems. That makes you a real man.
Yes. It's your kindness. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. That's very
Okay.
important, I think. How do you handle it? Are you learning a lot? Do you think you're getting better?
Yeah, I'm learning computer these days, especially ICDL, and I'm solving the challenges and the problems and difficulties that I had during my first semester at university, and I'm solving those problems, and it's really good for me these days. When I was at the school and all the responsibilities financially was the undertake of my parents, but I was a kind of lazy. I wasted lots of my times during the school because I didn't think about the financial part of my life. Just I focused on learning the free times of myself, the spare times of myself, just went out, but I didn't care. But for now, when I'm working, I have a few free time and spare time, but that leisure time provokes me to study and to use them very correctly. It's really good. As well, as you said, independent of myself in financially, and it responsibles me for my life, for my financial life especially, and my for other. I undertake my family's life as well, my father, parents, or my brothers, etc.
How are you interacting with people? Is that something that you find challenging or is it something that you enjoy?
In the previous times, I discussed with lots of people. Some of them were against me, and I couldn't convince them. They just told their words, and they hurted me. And now I'm speaking with those people that they have a logic and they are rational people. But when I start speaking with those people that they are very narrow minded and they are not open to other words, I just don't care. I say, yeah, you're right. I don't discuss with those kinds of people. Yeah. And like this. What about you?
You're trying to make the conversation smooth. Like everybody's like that, especially if you're giving a service or or you're selling a product. You have to be like that. You have to be the guy who tries to make the conversation go a little bit smoothly. You have to be the person who
Yeah.
tries to be the guy who apologizes, who doesn't make a scene, who doesn't argue with the customer, because you should not argue with the customer. Like the customer, like they say, the customer is always right, and that's kind of true. Like you
Yeah.
have to respect the customers somehow. That's but but if the customer is like crossing a red line, like if the customer is like being too much, then I think you have to just say something, or you have to just get rid of them, you know. But most of the times you try
Yeah.
to, you know, if you see that the customers are not that good with like interacting with you, you just try to finish the conversation on a good note. But if the
Yeah.
but most of the customers are pretty nice. Most of the customers are saying nice things. They also try to adapt to the conversation's tone. They also try to, you know, try to say something nice, or try to, you know, compliment you, or try to correct you, or like, but they're respectful and stuff like that. So it's like people are different, but as I said, most people are nice.
Yeah. Especially in this year, I acquainted with lots of people that they are close friend for me for now,
Right.
and I'm interacting with those people very well, and I didn't have any challenging during my speaking and my process
Do you
and
have repeat customers?
conversation together.
Do you have repeat
Yeah,
customers?
lots of
Hmm.
yeah, lots of them. Yeah, lots of them are there.
They come again and again.
I'm
That's good.
working about 5 or 6 years in barbering, and I think I'm a kind of skilled in this field.
You've been working for 5 and 6 years? Ish.
Yeah, at school I was working, yeah, too.
All right.
In period Conquer, the period of Conquer examination, I was working barbering just in Fridays at my spare time. As I said, I really like it. This uh,
That's an art.
job is interesting. Yeah, yeah. It is a kind of worthwhile job for me. When I'm worn out from other works, I just come, especially in my free time and leisure time, and I just cut the people's hair, and it's really interesting for me. I just enjoy from this work. It's not boring.
Oh man, that's an art. Like cutting people's hair, that's an art.
Yeah,
Like it's so
yeah,
interesting how what they do to like people. I go to this Iranian
yeah.
barber. Yeah, his name is Serena, and
Mhm.
he's an Iranian guy, and we got acquainted on Telegram, and he had very low fees, and but at the same time very talented. So yeah,
Mm.
I didn't want to spend a lot on my hair. I'm okay. Like I can even cut it myself sometimes, but like the way he does it is beautiful, and I like exactly how he does it. And we have very nice conversations as well. Like we have a very good interaction. We yeah, we know each other very well now. And yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a very calming, a very cozy, nice environment, the barbershop, right? Like when you like there's,
Oh, yeah.
you know, the customer
Yeah.
sits there, you just do the thing, and then you talk to each other, and you just that's pretty good. You
Yeah.
get a
The
very good feeling when
creativity.
you're done, like as a customer, when you're done, you get a very good feeling. Like you feel awesome.
Yeah. Lots of customers say, yeah, they just compliment us, just they admire from our work, and that's the motivation that we can get from our work.
Right. Right. That's very good.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. When people say something nice about your work, or they just give you a compliment, yeah, that feels awesome. That's pretty good. All
yeah.
right.
That's,
How's university going? Like, is it? Do you do you enjoy it? Are you
I just
learning?
have finished. Yeah, I just have finished my first semester
All right.
about 3 weeks ago, and fortunately I could pass it successfully,
Nice.
and the first semester was good. Yeah, interesting.
That's what. That's kind of at this point. At this point, that's kind of expected of you, isn't it? Like you've been so
It's,
smart. Like you've been so smart in school that now everybody expects you to just pass all the tests and like to be good at it.
uh,
You know, and
yeah,
that becomes a little bit difficult. That becomes kind of a burden for like smart people, right? Like first like if you're an
Yeah,
intelligent person, like at the beginning, it feels very good because you keep doing it and everybody just likes it. Everybody keeps saying nice things to you, just gives you compliments, commends you, right? They like it. And then you
yeah,
get that good feeling. But after a while, because you set the bar so high, like everybody just expects you to do
um,
it, you know. After a while it doesn't feel like an achievement,
yeah,
it feels like a job to do, it feels like a responsibility.
yeah,
And that's a kind of a challenge
yeah,
for people who are at the top of their classes or are good at it, because no, like everybody
yeah,
starts expecting them to do it well, and it's still as difficult, it's still as just as difficult, just as hard, just as time consuming, just as it needs the exact amount of focus and studying and effort, but but the compliments start to vanish and then you're on your own, you have to do it.
yeah. As you know, the tests are international with the method of the science in the university in all around the world. But at the school, we don't have such kind of tests. The questions are from the teachers that they just prepare the easiest question for us. But the university is not like that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
There's a bit of cooperation in school in those areas, but like nothing is similar to that in universities. I get it. I totally understand.